First thing to mention is the fishing books, magazines. So you have to read 20 of these to unlock all of the items, that being the hooks, the reel, the things you can cook and whatnot. So first of all, you read all 20 books. Everything unlocks. I think it's every 2 books or so it gets unlocked. And then you've got you can craft the fishing hook and the reel. For that you require standard in-game items. The hook requires lead fishing weight, which is not an item that you can get in the game normally. The only place you can get the fishing hooks are the 3 designated POIs that are now locked to the fishing. Right, so in DM, if you type in fishing, there is cabin 09, cabin 18, and farm 13 that have been adjusted to go with the fishing. So, for instance, if you find cabin 09, the fishing lodge or fishing hut area, so the block there is your designated area that acts like the original chair, except obviously that can't be moved. So the only way to fish is to find either cabin 09, cabin 18, or farm 13. So the fishing hut, the fishing lodge, or the fishing cabin. Once you're there, you can stand on the block and that activates your ability to fish. So it tells you that fishing is allowed. Fishing weights can't be got in the game. The only way to get them is to loot the fishing tackle boxes that are in the 3 POIs. In each one you'll find a chance of getting a lead fishing weight. Right. The lead fishing weight obviously required for the crafting of the hook. So say you've crafted the fishing reel and the hook and you have your rod. These are lures. So you got your rod. You eat one of the lures, which adds chance to your finding a fish. Once you've got that, you can then left click and cast, and then wait a random amount of time for you to catch a fish. And when you catch a fish, spam the F button. Right. Once you've caught the fish, you right click, which will then take the fish and put it into your inventory as a cache. Open the cache and you've caught a crappie. Yeah, right. Recipes. Crappie fillet. Requires all fillets, to convert all fish, it requires holding a knife, like before. That's not changed. So, holding a knife, you can craft the fillet. It requires the same amount of cornmeal and the same amount of fat. So, the 2 fillets plus the 10 fat, 4 cornmeal. There's 12 fish, I think, in total that you can collect, and there's also 2 special items, an old necklace and an old watch that can be sold at the traders. And excuse the really badly made video, because I know I fucking suck at videos. Right. Each fish gives you a buff of well fed, which maxes out your stamina and food for a minute. You get an extra bonus for 7 minutes, health recovery. So, yep. And that's about it.